Hello everyone, today we're going to play Purple Yellow Charlotte Pudding. This is a ramp leader. She has a built-in ramp ability. When she goes for the attack, you get to turn the two top life cards face up and you get to gain Arrested Dawn. So you have to have two face down life cards for Pudding's ability to activate. Now, thinking about it, we only get to ramp once. And then leader, we need to get damaged twice if we want to ramp a second time. So that's not really very good for us, right? So we have cards that help us ramp up again. So the three cards we have are Viola. We have got Viola. We've got Charlotte Katakuri. We've got Edward Newgate. And I guess Flampe is also a method as well, but we rarely use her as a method. So what we do is usually you want to go attack first. We want to attack first, and then when we attack on turn 2, we get to flip the two life cards up, and we wait for opponent's turn. Once it's opponent's turn, now we have to allow them to attack us. We have to take that one hit, and then we drop down to 3 life cards. One of them is face up. We played Charlotte Katakuri, which is the main card we want to play, because Charlotte Katakuri is doing two things. He's flipping that one face-up card face down. Now all our top 2 cards are face down. And he's giving us a ramp. This is all happening on turn 3. Now we attack with Charlotte Pudding afterwards. And we ramp up another time. So we're ramping up twice in one turn. On turn 3, we're already at 8 Dawn. Turn 4, we're 10 Dawn. Now we can play our Charlotte Linlin. So that's kind of the combo we want to set up. Now there are situations where you just will not find Charlotte Katakuri. So we can go for the Edward Newgate. If we are planning Edward Newgate, we don't really have to take that one hit from our opponent to drop down one face down card, because we can just move the bottom face down cards to the top. So we're not really tied to it. Or we can go Viola, which flips everything down, and we set it up. The only time we want to get allow a leader opponent to damage us is if we're planning Charlotte Katakuri or we're planning Flampe. But yeah, we're now at 10 Dawn. We can play Charlotte Linden, or if we want to, we can play our Hakai for control, or we can play our 9-cost Charlotte Linden, which lets us remove one of the opponent's characters, 6 cost or less, and place it back into their life card. Now this is giving them a life card, but it's weakening their board presence, and at the same time it's giving us a life card. So we are gaining a lot out of this Linlin, and it helps us go for the late game. Ace is perfect in the late game. If we're down to 1 or 0 life cards, you could play them on the board, gain a life card, gain rush, attack with them immediately. So what this deck is trying to do is take things to the late game, try to slowly bleed opponent out of resources as you play more of your big characters and gain life cards. And these life cards are also resources, right? We've got Brûlé. Not all lists are running Brûlé. Brûlé is nice because she has a big bomb character, so it helps you not whiff with the Charlotte Pudding or your we're going to claim the One Piece. So these 2 cards will help you draw into more Linlins or Katakuri. Or if you don't find any of them, you still have Brûlé to draw into. Now there are other cards people run. Let's see, there is Yamato. So Yamato is an option if you really want to. There is also purple, a lot of purple cards. We've got some lists are running Miss All Wednesday. Now Miss All Wednesday is a ramp character, right? You play her on the board, she ramps for you, and you draw a card, so it's kind of a value card. I don't personally like playing her on turn 3. I'm not a fan of it. The only time I like Miss All Wednesday is when she's in my life area. If you activate her trigger effect, you're playing her on the board for free, you're returning 2 Dawn, but she's also ramping up 1 Dawn, so you're basically only returning 1 Dawn, and you're drawing a card. So she's literally perfect in your life area. Other than that, I don't really like playing her. What else do we have? I saw some people running Reiju. I don't know. I've never really tested it. I saw people running Reiju. I'm not a huge fan of it. Queen. Queen is an option. Where is Queen? Queen is somewhere. I'll just type queen. I don't know why I'm typing random stuff. Queen. Queen is an option as a blocker and draws you 2 cards, trashes 1 card. Depends on what you like to do. But yeah, that's pretty much the deck. Ramp up. Go first when possible. Ramp up with Charlotte Katakuri. If you're going second, you don't really need Charlotte Katakuri that much. You only need Edward and Newgate. And you only need to ramp up twice with your leader technically. You don't really need the ramp from Katakuri from there. Because on turn 2 you'll be at 2 Dawn, right? On turn 1 you'll be at 2 Dawn. Turn 2 you'll be 4. With the pudding you'll be at 5. Then you're at 7 on turn 3. You play Katakuri, or Edward Newgate, you ramp up with pudding. Now you're at 8 Dawn. On the upcoming turn, turn 4, you will be at 10 Dawn. So that's kind of how it goes. But yeah, we will take it to ladder and we'll see how it goes. Without further ado, here we go. Alright, we're against Doffy. We will take first from them. And I'm heavily thinking about mulliganing this whole hand so I can find... I want to find the ramp cards. There we go. Perfect. And we'll end our turn here. We're basically waiting for them to develop. Next turn we go for a swing. I'll probably play this Brûlée so she can maybe block for us later on in the game, right? Alright, so we swing with this. Ramp up. We've got a removal card. This is not bad actually. I do have to take a hit next turn though. So I'll play this. And we'll end our turn. Yeah, this is nice because most of their characters are in range for this. The only annoying character is what's it called? Kaido, right? So they've got this on the board. I'll try to remove it, but it's kind of difficult, right? Very difficult. Alright, I heavily believe they will block counter this. There's no way you allow me to kill Newgate here. Weevil, Edward Weevil. He's a 6k attacker, very annoying to me. You have to protect him, yeah. And they use a 2k counter, so we know they maybe don't have 1k counters, so that's kind of nice. Next turn, I want to probably play this, to be honest. Most likely. And I can maybe play a searcher along with it or something, we'll see. But I have my late game cards already, so I'm not really too much, I'm not thinking too much about my late game, right? I have what I need. So I will take this hit. I don't want to take hits because of pudding. So I'll do this. I will see what they do here. Okay. So now they can't really play pudding anymore. There's the big stuff dropping. Just thinking what's the best play here. Yeah, I think clearing out the board is likely the best play to do. So I'll put 1 Dawn here. 6k. And I'm kind of trying to bait counter cards out of them, right? And 1 Dawn here. This is 8k. And I can put 2 more. Just to make sure we can remove it. No reason not to. And we do this. Return to Dawn. Remove these 2. So with this we kind of destroyed their board now. But we are expecting a Kaido dropping down soon, right? On the upcoming turn. But the thing is, now my Linlin is dropping. I am scared. They do have a 6 cost event that can remove my my Linlen easily, so that's kind of a problem, I guess, for us. If they attack my leader, I think they want to attack this. There's no way you attack my leader, right? Like, if you can spare 2 Don on the Doflamingo, I think you always want to swing on this and try to remove it. But this is a 7,000 attacker every turn. It's pretty annoying for them. Yeah, I'll obviously use blocker here, protect it, so we can swing on stuff. And now I'll swing here, see what they do about it. I don't think they... maybe use counters? We'll see. No, okay. So now we can swing on their leader with this. Now we can play this. And we end our turn. Now we're hoping we can find what we need for later on. But I do have a play. I have these two, so I can maybe find another Charlotte Linlen or... yeah, it has to be another 10 cost Charlotte Linlen. I don't want the 9 cost, I want the 10 cost Linlen, because I'm trashing resources from their hand. And to me that's very valuable. I'll take the set, I think, just to see what I get. Oh wow. I think they're going Kaido here. Oh, painful, never mind. That's not a Kaido. Yeah, let's do this. Big Linlen. And play this. We wanna swing first, right? Let's do some swings. This will likely go through. Use the blocker, okay. I can play this. Return 1 Don. I hate trashing a card, to be honest, but yeah, it is what it is. Gain 1 life. Remove this from play. Add to bottom or top? I think bottom is fine. And we are chilling now. So if they want to attack this, I'll let it die. And I'll let them attack my face if they really want to, we'll see. But right now, if they decide to go Kaido, they can't really threaten to remove this Katakuri, and that's super annoying for them. Yeah, it's gonna be a sweaty game, pretty much. Yeah, I'll let them kill this, that's fine. They could actually play it. Oh, that's fine. They actually on purpose did not attack with this, so they don't give me the life card. So that's very understandable from their end. Let me swing with this, and they might take this hit. And I'll go with the Linlen here. And which that's really not the best card to remove, but it is what it is. I guess it stops them from trashing, from KOing my blocker, right? But yeah, I don't have a lot of cards in my hand, but I do have a lot of life cards, and these life cards I will start drawing into them if they want to attack. And eventually they do want to attack. Yeah, let's take the set, see what I draw. That's a nice card. We'll take this for the late game. No, my Linlen. That's the second one as well. I'll take it. No Linlens, unfortunate. I'll take the counter card. And I will think here. Put this at the bottom of their deck. So I can use 1 Don here. Swing here. Force a 2k counter. Is it dead? Yeah. And my Linlen can swing here. And this Linlen can drop. 1 Don. Trash. Gain 1 life. Remove this. To bottom. And turn. Yeah, now they're kind of in a tough situation, right? Like, what do you do? Do we want to play the Kaido we have in our hand? Do we want to attack, put 4 Don on our leader and keep attacking here? It's just not a really fun situation for them. And if they can't even play the Kaido because I have to have 3 or less life cards, right? And I have 4. So they ended up in a really awkward situation here. I think if this Doflamingo attacked my face, I might have taken the hit just so I can get more cards in my hand. But yeah, they're in a really tough situation. I guess if they do attack with the Doflamingo, it kind of gives me an information that they're setting up a Kaido. Then I would just counter it to stop them from drawing. Just an awful situation when you play it slow against Dofi and just go for the late game. Alright, we're against Rob Lucci. I'll go first so we can start our ramp game plan. I'm gonna mulligan this hand. I've got 2 of these, I don't really like them. And we didn't find our other 6 cost, the Katakuri. But it's okay. Oh, there's the Katakuri. And I think I want to go Katakuri so I can play him as early as possible. And I'll end the turn here. Because next turn I can ramp with him, right? Twice, double ramp, which is kind of the game plan here. We're swinging for an 8k here. Next turn, let's see what we have. Double Frankie, okay. So right now they're going to attack me, unless they're good gamers and they don't attack. But they will likely attack me. And I will take the hit so I can go with the Katakuri and I get to ramp twice. If they don't attack, we have to go with Edward and Newgate, I guess. Okay, so they're playing a 4 cost. Maybe they have a Kuzan or something. No trigger, no. Yeah, Kuzan would be annoying if they play Kuzan here. If they're not a Kuzan, that's really nice for us. So now we go Katakuri. Okay. Now we'll go with the Katakuri play here. Use card action. We gain a Don, active Don. And we get to swing and we activate the effect. Now we're at 8 Dons. So next turn I can start playing 10 cost stuff. Although I don't really have a 10 cost, unfortunately. But we do have the Linlin here to maybe remove something off the board. They have 6 Dons, so I guess they could maybe play... they can't play Jack. They can maybe play Sabu, I guess. Maybe removal. I don't know if they want to remove anything. I don't want to take this hit, so I'll counter it with a Newgate. And I'll likely counter out of this as well. So they've got 4 Don left. We'll see what they want to play with that. And I'm countering because I don't want to get issued later on or something. So I'm kind of dropping myself on cards. What is this? Brook, maybe? Oh, it doesn't KO anything. Oh, they drew. Okay, they drew a Jack, so they have to play something from hand or not. Alright, I think we're fine for the time being. I'm not a huge fan of playing this at the moment. But I could remove this Rebecca and put it in there so they don't get to replay it, I guess. Yeah, I'm down. 1 Don. 1 card to trash, sure. Gain 1 life, put this back. Add to bottom life. I don't want to even see it for the remainder of the game. And I can put like this, remove it. Katakuri goes face. And we chill now. Let's see what they want to do here. I kind of changed my mind at the end. I wanted to play Eduardo instead of this, so I'm like, wait a second. I think they want to play Jack maybe next turn. So at least we'll have Linlin as a removal option for them, and I'll still have Katakuri to attack the Jack next turn. My only problem at the moment is I don't have my high cost win conditions. I could maybe go Flampe and self damage to draw an extra card, so that might be an option. Next turn, we'll see. They're constantly attacking my face. I might take this hit just to see what this card is. Not what we want to see. Okay, so We'll see what they want to play here. They can't play Jack anymore. It might be a Lucci turn. Can they remove everything with Lucci? Right now this is an 8 cost. So they would have to Ice Age. And now it's a 3 cost. They still have to do my... It's very difficult, I think. Yeah, it's very difficult to remove both of these. Unless they have the 1 cost sheep thingy that does -2/-2. Okay, so... I guess removing this now with the Lucci play. Rebecca. Rebecca. Oh, Brook, okay. Brook is easier to remove for me. Yeah, so I could self-damage to draw extra cards. Or I could play this. And maybe find something useful. I'm really liking the Linden here again. Yeah, I'm leaning towards the Linden. I don't want to give them life cards, that's the thing. Like giving them life cards at the moment to remove this Rebecca isn't that worthwhile for me. But at least we know they can't go with the Moria. So maybe it's worth it. Return 1 Dawn. Trash. I'm keeping this Eduardo because I might play him next turn. And this at bottom. My leader can swing on this. They might counter it. But we'll see. Yeah, and we swing here. Remove it. And this is kind of what we're trying to do right now, is to try and build the board. I don't really care about their life cards. As long as I win the board, they can't really threaten to win the game anymore, right? And that's kind of the goal. And I think I might be going for the Flampy play very soon. Flampy into Eduardo, so I can gain more resources in my hand, because my hand is a bit dying here. These are nice to maybe protect the Slenlen if they decide to swing at it with a 9k, 10k. We'll see. But like them swinging 9k or 10k on it, or 11k is really bad for them, because they're not really developing on the board at all anymore. I'm not sure if they're happy with that. Okay, let's see what they draw. You know what would be really nice to draw? The 6 cost event that lets me remove KO 2 of their characters. Which would be insanely good if they develop a Lucci or something later on in the game. Oh, they didn't draw anything. That's really sad. And they trashed the Rebecca. That's bad for me, because now they can get back Rebecca through Moria. And that lets them get back Brook or something. Yeah, that was annoying. The only reason we were putting these at the bottom, so we don't allow them to do that combo. But yeah, now they can do it. That's a big boy. I have to trash a card. Yeah, I hate this so much, but what do we do? I'm gonna take the hit in the hopes I can find something worth playing. Oh, we found it, but there's nothing for us to remove right now. So that's kind of sad. Yeah, it might be Eduardo here, honestly. Play Eduardo. See what we have at the top. Okay, we have a Linlin. Ah, I didn't want to return it. I wanted to put it at the top. Oh, that's bad. That's very bad. Unfortunate. Alright, let's start swinging, I guess. I might go Flampe, honestly. Might go Flampe. I messed up a lot here. Okay, 5k. 9k. And yeah, it's still fine. It's doable. And I wanted to put a blocker on the board so they can't just attack this blindly, right? They have to remove this first in some way or another, and it's really not that hard to remove it, I guess. This is kind of good for us because that's spending done. So we know their hand is not the best right now. Oh, and they trashed the Moria. That's really nice. And no draws again. That's double. They're really low rolling with the spam dam here. They do have a Rebecca and trash, so we know that. Oh, there's a Jack. What can Jack do? He can remove this, I guess. Okay. And then, yeah, they swing here. And I will protect this with everything I have. And they have leader attack here. So I'm gonna take a hit here. And I'll drop down to 1 life card. But that's fine. My main goal now is to kind of clear out the opponent's board here. It's just a bit difficult. It's not that easy. Well, we'll try. If I want to play this, it's not that easy anymore. They didn't attack with the leader, so they don't want to give me this Frankie for some reason. That's also an insane card, by the way, we just got. So... attack for 5k. I want to see what they do about this. Okay. So I've got 3 attacks. And I can trash one of these. I'm not really liking the full-on attack. If I put 1 down here. Yeah, I'm leaning towards just playing it safe for now. Instead of going for the lethal. But I think also going for the winning turn might not be too awful. It's just not... it's not doable if they play Rebecca next turn as well. It's also a problem for us. Yeah, let me swing 7k here. That's whatever. Fine. Yeah, I'm leaning towards trying to remove their board here. So... or I could just keep going face. The only problem with going face is I really do not have any counters, so that's kind of annoying. 1 down here. Remove this. Try and remove this. Okay. Then 1 down. Very tough decision. Because both of these are nice. Because this can KO Rebecca. Right. But yeah, it's fine. Gain 1 life. I don't want to put anything back in their deck. Like I can't really put this and I don't want to put these. I'm just ending my turn here. And we'll see what they do. The only sad thing is that they can try and remove my board here. And I only have 1 card in my hand, so they know I don't have a lot of resources in my hand. It's just if I get to keep 1 card alive, sticking on the field, I can win the game, right? Like, let's say this swings for 9k here, removes it. I don't know, 7k removes it, and they put all their don't remove here. That's really not doable for them. I just need 1. Actually, I need 2 to win the game, I guess. Because my first attack will likely get countered. Yeah, I need 2 to stick. Which isn't easy. That's fine. That's not good though. I do have double 2k counters, so I think I'm fine. Like, I'm not gonna die. They know I'm not gonna die. But yeah, this is not what we wanted here. Moria, so Rebecca incoming here. I think even with Rebecca here getting dropped, we're fine. Let me see what Rebecca drew them. Okay. So they're going for the Lucci play so they can remove this. I have double 9k sticking on the board. I think we're likely winning next turn. Yeah, so Lucci incoming here. Removes this. Now my leader swings first. So we can see if they counter here with something. They have to counter out of this. I don't see a world where you don't counter out of this 5k, right? It just never happens. Unless their hand is no counters at all. But they might have like 2ks or something, right? Okay, so I have to go with this now. Now we have double 9k swinging, and 9k is extremely difficult. They could still survive it if they have the 0 cost event and a 2k counter. But yeah, they're kind of doomed from here. GG's, very, very tough matchup. This is one of the worst matchups, Rob Lucci matchups, because they can always remove your hand. We got really lucky though, because their Spandam didn't really draw them anything, and they couldn't find the Gecko Moria early on, I think, and they couldn't play it. But also, we always kept removing this Rebecca so they don't get to summon it, play it back on the board, and play Spandine over it. But they did draw all of the Rebeccas. But yeah, very fun game. GG's. Alright, we're against Enel. We'll see how this matchup will go. This matchup will go to resource value. And me playing super preservant, I guess. Oh, we went second. Yeah, I mean, I don't really need this that much, but it's fine. Not what I want. We want our big cards, but I already have 2 of them, so I'm kind of fine, I guess. I might even play the Flampe here just for the extra draw. Take top life. Swing for 5k. Use card action. And we can play... I should have maybe used card action before playing Flampe, but it doesn't really make much of a difference. Because I'm going to go Eduardo next turn anyways. And if I see something like Sky Island, I'll put it at the bottom. This Nami is annoying. We might see a leader swing here, yup. Play this. Protect myself. And I need to go Eduardo. No, Eduardo doesn't do it, actually. Eduardo does not do it. I kinda messed up, didn't I? Yeah. I did kind of mess up, but I mean, it's still fine. This still kind of does the job. I play this, use card action, and I'm gaining 1 done. I did have to play Flampe first, I did mess up. I shouldn't have taken the hit from the Enel, maybe. I have to counter out of this. I just don't have 2Ks here. And I'm kinda getting aggroed here. No. Counter. Let's try swinging on this. They might play Yamato next turn. Give them a life card. But like, it is what it is. I didn't really expect the snake. But yeah, it is what it is. I can keep doing Lellens, I guess. Interesting. Not very nice though, but interesting. Use trigger. I don't think I need these. I think I might need counter cards though. Another 9k, that's kind of crazy, right? With these 9ks. It's getting a bit scary. I could try to win the game now, but it's kind of not happening at the moment. I think I'd rather clear out their board a tiny bit. We'll see if they try to counter here, yep. So... yeah, they're trying to keep their board alive here as much as possible. I mean, I'm still fine. I can go with the ace here. Gain 1 life. And the plan here is just control the board, remove their threats. And one attack isn't really setting up the lethal for them, so I'm kind of chilling. They could go Russia Ace though, right? So I have to counter their 5k swing here. Immediately. Yeah. I mean, this Russia Ace isn't really a big problem for me. It's whatever at the moment. Let me try to remove him. And if I'm getting counter cards out of them, I'm kind of happy, right? Yikes. Okay, that's not nice. I have another Russia race, so I'm kind of good, I guess. Okay, very nice. If I do this, I might give them a card, which is not very good for me. I think I'm gonna chill, because what I'm scared of doing right now is give them a card that a character that drops on the field, right? That would be kind of bad. But yeah, we're kind of chilling. Didn't really have much. They did have Frankie. See, like I could have attacked. They could have played Frankie on the board and they could have drawn a card. Now they have 2 attackers. That's a problem for us. But we did have You're the One Who Should Disappear at the top of my deck, so a life card. So we're kind of chilling regardless. But yeah, GG's, very, very fun game. Alright, we are against Arlong. I'm gonna go first. And I'm gonna mulligan this hand most likely. I have my high cost cards, but I don't want my ramp card. Which we didn't find, unfortunately, but it is what it is. Let's pass here. Nothing for us to do. And I'll swing for a 6k here. Use card action, so we've got... okay. And I can play this. Flip all life down. And end our turn. So what we did now is we ramped, and now I can ramp on the upcoming turn as well. I just don't really have a play for next turn, that's kind of sad. I'm gonna have to take this hit. I'll leave it on the board for later. Maybe we can find... I mean, I can't really play it even if I find something useful here. I think now we just go for the high cost stuff, because I don't want this. I can't really play it. Yeah. So we've got 6, 7, 8. We're at 9 next turn, so I can play this. I'll go for a 6k swing here. Use card action, and we have... okay. And I think I'm gonna play Frankie just to have something on the board for later. It's kinda not the best, but better than not developing anything here. So I can keep some pressure on the opponent. 6k. I'll take it. I can't play I can drop down to 1 life card so I can play ace if I really need to. Second swing. But I can't really play ace at the moment, so this is a bit annoying, not gonna lie. I'll do this and chill. Or I could play this on next turn. But then I'm stuck at 9 dawn, which is somewhat annoying to me. It is somewhat annoying. Let's do this and chill for now. And swing on their leader. I wasn't really happy with the last turn because I wasn't super focusing. So I think what we should have done is used one of our... Oh wow, oh, that's fine by me. I should have used one of my blockers and sacked it, to be honest. That was kind of the ideal play. I'll go with my leader attack here. And I'm kind of forcing resources out of them, or dropping them kind of low. Like now Big Mom is a bit scary for them, the tank cost Big Mom, right? Select... What happened? Oh, I returned it on, right? Yeah. So I'll remove this, gain 1 life, put this at the top, I guess, at the bottom, and we can chill for now. And if I want to trash something with the Linlin, I don't really want to trash this thing. Not that scary for me. I have a counter, so a blocker, so I'm kind of safe here. And that's fine. I don't want to play ace, I think, next turn. I think my ideal play is this Linlin. Oh, this. Oh, wow. Okay, we lost the Frankie. Let's swing here. 5k. If they take it, I'll immediately go with the Linlin play. Okay. Let's go 9k here. They might use their blocker, yep. And we go Linlin, gain 1 life, trash 1 life. And now we'll see what they decide. They either go full force on this Linlin to remove it, or they go full force on my leader, because this thing has double attack. So this thing is kind of scary here. Yeah, they're kind of focusing on this. That's not good. That is super not good. So I do have to counter out of this. But their next attack is going face with a banish. I don't know why they played this now. But they gave me information, right? But yeah, I trashed 2 of my cards here. So that was awful for me. Regardless, I think we're fine here. We could win this turn, I guess. Nine. 9k here. Very difficult to counter. Unless they get something out of this, yeah. So, go down here. And all my dawn. Yeah, they can't really counter out of this. Even if they countered out of one of these, I would have just removed this guy. And we were pretty much chilling. And I still have a blocker if I really need to develop something. So we were chilling the most of the game. Well, really fun game. GG's, GG's. Alright, we are against Hannyabal. I probably butchered the name. I didn't expect we were gonna match into this. I remember he's a ramp leader. He has to return a card from on the field so he can ramp up. So let's see what we can draw here. We need our high cost stuff, which we didn't find. So these are kind of not what we need here. I think I might just take this. Might come in handy later on in the game. But I think they might... Do they run mostly high cost stuff? I don't really remember. Kind of forgot. Let's counter out of this. No reason to take it. Oh yeah, at 4 dawn we don't really have much of a play to do. Which is why I like going way easier, I guess. Oh, it is aggressive maybe. We'll see. At least I didn't find a draw. Oh yeah. Let's play this. Also not what we need here. I'll take a counter card. And we'll go for a swing here. Use card action. And turn. Okay, so next turn we're going for the Katakuri play. I'll take the set. Do they run pudding in there? I'm not sure. They've got 5 dawn to work with. Blocker. Okay, so I need to play this guy first. So I can gain an extra dawn and now I can swing for a 7k here. I don't need to ramp up. Ramping up doesn't do anything here, so we just chill and we end our turn. Because if I ramp up, I'm not gaining the dawn isn't really valuable, and at the same time I'm giving them valuable information on what I have. Pudding. I was scared of pudding mostly. Mostly was scared of pudding. I think we're still somewhat fine. So counter out of this. And my leader can swing on this. Katakuri can swing on this. Difficult to counter. And I can go with the Linlin here. And we're hoping I can draw into another Linlin soon. I have to counter out of this. The Kaido. Kaido is painful here. I can maybe try to aggro them down though. Yeah, maybe we can start the aggro plan here. No reason. I can't gain rush on my leader, so that's kind of sad. But at least we know this will go through 100%. And I'll play this, gain 1 life, and end my turn. And now, like every turn, I'm going to at least get an attack. And opponent isn't really anywhere close to winning the game. I'll keep this this on the board. Yeah, they can't really win the game from here. They're kind of doomed. GG's, GG's. Hopefully enjoy the video. I'll see you in the next one. Take care and goodbye.